My illegal experiments added a horde of cursed Steves to Minecraft. If you think the thumbnail was weird, don't watch to the end of the video. According to a poll I just made up based on extensive research, Herobrine is everyone's favorite Minecraft mob. So I thought, what if I add more cursed Steves to Minecraft? When I was working on these, my family members would catch glimpses and they'd be like, oh no, what have you done? So I'm thinking I'm on the right track. It's like I've become Sid from Toy Story. He was the hero, right? To do mad science on Steve, we needed to do research. So we built a gene lab. We have Cat Gene, we have Dancing Gene, we have all kinds of genes. Comment if you recognize them. And in the lab, we conducted illegal experiments on Steves. Don't tell anyone. And after many experiments, I finally unleashed my secret that makes it so when you die, your body becomes corrupted by end energies. Endergies. And a cursed Steve spawns. Yeah, let's go with that. One cool thing about this is that it ups the stakes of dying a little without being as harsh as playing hardcore. Let's take a tour of the facility and I'll show you the Steves we've added so far. But first, let's get a lab assistant from our stock of lab assistants. Lab assistant? Oh, lab assistant. Oh, no, I've trapped myself. Lab assistant, can you let me out of the cage? Oh, no. Okay. Okay, well, that's fine. Don't touch anything. Come on out, lab assistant. Let's lock these guys in there. All right. So the kind of cursed Steve you get depends on how you die. So I'm going to have my lab assistant demonstrate. First, let's see what happens when you jump into the flames. Hey, lab assistant, jump into that fire for me. Yeah, that's good. We're testing out our new proprietary cool fire, patent pending. You'll be fine, lab assistant. Oh, that's not pain. No, that's just part of the process. Oh, and there we go. This is Burn Steve. He's part Steve and part skeleton. He's infused with heat, and he lights everything on fire. Light something on fire, Steve. Burn Steve? Hello? Yeah, there he goes. He lights everything on fire. Bye-bye inventory. Wait, let's take a closer look at Burn Steve. Look at those creepy eyes. It's like, well, it's like he's always watching you. Look at that. What a weird guy. Next, we're going to need another lab assistant. Thankfully, you can buy them in bulk, and they're pretty cheap. Next lab assistant? So, let's see what happens when you encounter undead. Lab assistant, why don't you enter this room? Very good. Just hang out there for a minute. Yes. And now, you see when you're killed by undead, you end up with two-headed Steve. He's got a top side and a bottom top side. I mean, a top side and a bottom top side. He has double health, double strength, and double vision, but half the speed. Look at his head dragging on the ground. He drags all of his hair off. That's the same thing that happened to me. That's why I have to wear a hat. He'll hit you with some pretty strong knockback since he's got double strength, twice the arms. I think it'd be great if we could use shears to turn him into two half-Steves that are crawling around using their arms. Yeah, I'll get right on that now. I'm not going to just wander around and get distracted. Next, what happens if you get killed by an iron golem? Lab assistant? Hey, lab assistant. There you are. Can you help me out with something? So, we've got an iron golem in here, and he needs to be brushed. He's all covered in those vines. Can you try to brush him off? Yeah, very good. Yeah, get him nice and clean. Oh, there we go. What an embarrassing way to die. So, since the way of dying is embarrassing, you end up becoming something embarrassing. You become Cow Steve. Let's get a look at Cow Steve. Cow Steve isn't dangerous. He's just really embarrassing. Look at that. Okay, let's stop looking at that. That's enough of that. Next, you're probably wondering what happens if you get killed by bugs, spiders, and other arthropods. Lab assistant? No, the villagers escaped. Oh well, we don't need him anymore. Come on in. And where do you find bugs? But a good place to check is the basement under your house. That place is always full of spiders. Oh yeah, what a creepy basement. Lab assistant? Oh, yep. Don't worry, they're harmless. They're totally harmless. Yeah, they're more scared of you than you are of them. Oh, and that's how you get that's how you get Hollow Steve. So Hollow Steve is interesting. Hollow Steve hates people whose faces are showing. So when you're dealing with Hollow Steve, you need to wear a helmet, or else he'll tear you apart with his razor-sharp limbs. But if you are wearing a helmet, you can trade with him. All right, Hollow Steve, let's trade. So Hollow Steve will let you trade spider eyes for a hollow cat. Then we can spawn a hollow cat. And hollow cat can be tamed with string. It could be tamed with string. Tamed with string? Get out of here, Hollow Steve. There we go. Then Hollow Cat will follow you around. Oh, oops, that's the wrong way to exit the basement. Okay, enough horsing around. Let's find out what happens when you get killed by animals. Luckily, we have a new lab assistant. I mean, we have our lab assistant here to help us. Lab assistant, why don't you go in there and get in? Oh, another lab assistant. 2 lab assistants. No, the dogs escaped. Well, it's okay. It's fine. Lab assistant, why don't you go pet one of those dogs? Good job, lab assistant. That's what they like. They love to play. There we go. And now we've got Centaur Steve. Isn't he beautiful? Centaur Steve. Oh, gosh. Centaur Steve will let you ride him around. He's not nearly as violent as some of the other characters. Look at that. They're just riding our Centaur. He's super fast. He's at least twice as fast as any ordinary Steve. He's not as stylish as riding a pair of blue jeans, but he will hold up a lot better. Whoa, look at him go. All right, let's move on. On the internet, big question is, what if you're killed by angry commenters, right? Assistant, we're going to be doing a social experiment where you're going to have a reasonable conversation with Redditors, okay? So right in here, we have some Redditors. Go in there and have a conversation. Yes. Very reasonable. So that's where you get like and subscribe Steve. He wears ridiculous outfits because he wants attention. Man, I need to get him outside, actually. Oh, look how wildly he wants attention. Just chasing our assistant around. He follows too close and pushes you around. Hey, quit shoving, like and subscribe Steve. He wants me to remind you that if you want to see more, let us know in the comments. Share the video. Click the bell. Okay, I told them. Why are you still shoving? You're a bad person. Okay, assistant, step back. Oh, I'm gonna have to deal with this. Oh, why do you have so many hit points? Oh no, I hit the cat. Oh, get back here. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about him anymore. All right, on to the next one. So just like in real life, assistant, what are you looking at? Just like in real life, the main villain in Minecraft is gravity, and the main way you die is fall damage. So we have to look into that. Assistant, climb the tower for me. All right, now stand out on the ledge and pull the lever. Second to last, we have Pilo Steve. Oh, poor Pilo Steve. What a mess. But what he lacks in bodily integrity, he makes up with sheer determination. So much backbone for someone without a backbone. I want to admire him, but he's actually really gross and annoying. He'll throw goo balls at you and slow you down. They also hurt. Ugh. What are we forgetting? Breathing, yes, we forgot to breathe. I mean, we forgot to drown. Assistant, please step through this door. We're going to do a test of new breathable water. Yeah, that door will hold back the water perfectly. So any discomfort you feel is perfectly fine. It might feel like you're drowning, but don't worry, you can breathe under this water. It's totally safe. Very good. Oh, and there we go. And finally, we have Brian Hero. He's our water Steve. Oh gosh, he's fast. With that lovely shrimp face, I'd kill for these looks. Or in this mod, I'd die for these looks, and my cursed body would get those looks. Yeah. Brian Hero is the Lord of the Seas. He's like Aquaman, but he tastes good with butter. I mean, not to me. I don't really like seafood. But for people who like seafood, I'm sure he tastes great. I'd probably enjoy some Brian Hero deep fried and served in tacos. Guess that's the one way I do like seafood. Oops, I forgot. Yeah, he teleports if you touch him. But he doesn't do so well on land. Oop. And he's gone. There he goes. He will try to head back to water, though. There you go. Go inside. It's fine. Oh, he also teleports if you hit him. And I don't know where he is at. Get him over there. Just being creepy. Okay, everyone. Time for a group photo. You guys are not cooperative at all. At all. If you want this free amazing mod so you can spawn cursed Steves when you die, click on the link in the description. It looks like we're going to need more lab assistance.